On this week's episode, we're exploring the history of the 130-year-old Soldiers and Sailors Monument in downtown Cleveland, Ohio, followed by a tour of the inside of the monument, where you'll find some awesome statuary and the names of over 9,000 individuals from Cuyahoga County who served the Union during the Civil War. Then we're going underground, through the tunnels underneath the monument. Want to come with us? Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Let's explore this together, right here on History and Relics. The Soldiers and Sailors Monument is a Civil War monument located in downtown Cleveland, Ohio at Public Square. It honors the bravery and valor of over 9,000 individuals from Cuyahoga County who served the Union during the war and who were killed in action or later died as a result of their service. A meeting of Civil War veterans took place in Cleveland on October 22, 1879, to discuss the prospects of building a monument. An act was passed through the Ohio State Legislature on April 2, 1880, that authorized the commissioners of the county to levy a tax to pay for the monument. The next agreement was struck in 1886 before the Soldiers and Sailors Union regarding the general design. A local veteran and successful architect, Levi T. Schofield, was asked to draft the designs and plans for the structure, which consisted of a unique combination of a tablet room with an obelisk. Schofield was born in Cleveland to William Benedict and Mary Schofield. His grandfather, Benjamin Schofield, who came to the city in 1816 from New York, was responsible for constructing many of Cleveland's earliest buildings. Schofield briefly joined Battery D of the 1st Ohio Light Artillery under the command of Colonel James Barnett in 1861, at the age of 19. He was commissioned as a second lieutenant of the 103rd Ohio Volunteer Infantry in July 1862 and eventually achieved the rank of captain in 1864. After the war, he worked in New York for a short time before returning to Cleveland. Schofield's architectural work was varied and included institutional buildings, residences, and public art. Some of his more recognized creations included the Athens Lunatic Asylum in 1868, which was a Kirkbride-planned psychiatric hospital in Athens, Ohio, and the Ohio State Reformatory in 1886 in Mansfield, Ohio, which was also the backdrop for the 1994 movie The Shawshank Redemption. Schofield married Elizabeth Clark Wright in 1867. By this time, Schofield had already designed and built a family mausoleum at Lakeview Cemetery, which was actually used as the temporary resting place for President James A. Garfield, who was assassinated in 1881, until his grand memorial was constructed nearby. Elizabeth died in 1914 and was followed by Levi in 1917. Schofield was the first Cleveland architect taken into membership in the American Institute of Architects. He became friends and was an avid golfing partner with John D. Rockefeller, the founder of the Standard Oil Company. In early 1890, artisans began their work of designing the proposed sculptural elements under the supervision of Schofield. As design work progressed, the next question became where to actually place the monument. The original suggestion was to round off the four corners of Cleveland's public square and to place a large statue right in the center of the square at the intersection of Ontario Street and Superior Avenue. Meanwhile, Elizabeth Schofield was charged with collecting the names of the veterans who would be honored on the marble tablets. Since the state of Ohio did not complete its official roster of Civil War veterans until the mid-1890s, the names of those who served from the county were obtained manually. Wanting to break ground before March 1891, the Monument Commission requested that the Cleveland Board of Park Commissioners remove the Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry statue, which was already on the proposed site at Public Square. Schofield supervised the removal of the statue on December 2, 1892. The city later relocated the statue to Wade Park. Construction of the monument began in the spring of 1893 and continued throughout the rest of that year. By the time the monument was completed, nearly $275,000 had been spent on its construction, which equates to over $8 million today. The Cuyahoga County Soldiers and Sailors Monument was dedicated on July 4, 1894. The event began with a 100-gun salute. Former Ohio Governor Joseph Foraker spoke at the event, as did Civil War veteran, current Ohio Governor, and future President William McKinley.
My pleasure.
Ready.
Watch your head. Yep. Kyle, watch your head, buddy.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, well, there's the railing right there. Grab that on your way down. Keep your head down. And enjoy your tour while you're here.
I guess because it's not on the ground.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Oh, that's a famous photo.
Yeah, that's maybe the most famous.
Yeah.
Myself yesterday. Not good.
Little guy. Oh, we're gonna go in there.
I have a few of these. Copy that.
You, Ann. Little limbo, huh? Limbo, huh?
Down here are divots and channels.
Yeah, there's numbers. Oh, yeah.
These are divots and channels. And
People.
maybe stop just before the door. Like when you get to the doorway, stop.
Going to
right up to the doorway and stop. These are the divots and channels of it. These are the divots and the channels we're going to talk about in the next chapter.
Oh, yeah, that's the rusting staircase.
I think that's the original iron ladder.
Oh, yeah.
That was a
This is the efflorescent.
Watch your head.
Nope, take a left in that doorway and go all the way down. This is that efflorescence, is the white stuff on the walls there. Did you? In Cuyahoga or Williamson? Williamson. This is the efflorescence. You can touch it. You can lick it. I just don't recommend it.
I'm leaving that as a review.
Divot.
No, sometimes we'll have minimal repairs down here. Upstairs, the tuck pointing and the coffee room.
Probably. This one has a pipe.
Coming on down. This brings back some memories.
It's time right here. Come on, you guys.
Tight.
Yeah.
Cozy. It's cozy.
This is one of the
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed our program. If you like our content, we ask that you give us a thumbs up, a like, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you always know when our new content is published. And all of this costs nothing, but means a lot to us and keeps us growing. You may also leave us a tip if you choose. The address is provided here on your screen, and a link is provided in the description area below. So until next time, everyone, this one is history.